In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Aston Origin condenser microphone. Welcome to the Home Studio Academy. My name is Nolan Freitas and my goal for today is to help you decide if this is the right microphone for you. So the Aston Origin currently retails for $199 at the time of shooting this video, and if you want to buy the microphone after watching the review, the link is down in the description below. In the box, you'll pretty much just get the microphone. Unfortunately, it does not include any accessories. Nevertheless, this mic does have some unique built-in features, starting with the mesh pop shield. Naturally, when we say words with the letter P or the letter B, that puff of air hits microphones in a very unpleasant way, and so the mesh pop shield is supposed to minimize some of those plosives. The second feature in this mic is the built-in high-pass filter. This is going to roll off some of the low frequencies that you typically don't need on a vocal or a mid-range instrument, and it's also going to help minimize background noise in your room, especially from laptop fans or your air conditioning system. And the third feature is the built-in 10 dB pad switch. This is going to allow you to record really loud sources like a drum kit or even an amplifier. Now let's go over some of the specs of this microphone. The Aston has a cardioid polar pattern, which means it primarily picks up sound in the front and you will reject sound coming from the back. And when you look at the frequency response graph, you can see that this microphone does have a colored sound to it, and it does have some boosts in the high frequencies. So now let's jump into the computer so you can have a listen to some audio samples. Alright, so now you're listening to me talk through the Aston Origin condenser microphone, and as you can see here on this vocal chain, I don't have any effects or plugins engaged. This is just the sound of the microphone going into the Apollo interface, and this is what my voice sounds like. Now you're listening to this vocal with the high-pass filter on the microphone engaged. Hopefully you can hear that the low frequencies have been removed, and this is what my voice sounds like with the high-pass filter turned on. Now you're listening to the microphone with the 10 dB pad switched on. This will allow you to record really loud audio sources. And finally, you're listening to me talk through the microphone without any of the switches turned on. This is just the natural sound of the microphone going into the Apollo once again, and this is what my voice sounds like. So tonight, I'll try whatever you want. Whatever you need from me. So tonight, I'll try whatever you want, whatever you need. Me, let's try to work things out the way it should be. So now let's discuss my overall thoughts of this microphone, but before we do, if you're getting any value out of today's content, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Starting out with the pros, I think it's this mic's versatility. Because of its built-in features, you do have some control of the audio going into your recording, and I feel like it pretty much handles any application you throw at it, whether you're recording vocals, acoustic instruments, or really loud sources like drum kits and amplifiers. The second pro is the sound. I do agree with Aston when they say that this microphone has a very forgiving sounding, and I think it sounded great on my vocals and acoustic guitar. On the flip side, the cons would be that if you prefer a more neutral sounding microphone without a lot of coloration or a darker tone microphone, I would say that this may not be for you. But the biggest con in my eyes is the fact that this microphone does not come with any accessories whatsoever. So even though it does cost less than $200, by the time you add the accessories, it will take you over into another price category, and then it's going to start competing with more expensive mics that do include accessories. And I would 100% recommend you going out and getting yourself one of these. This is an external pop shield because I found that the built-in mesh pop shield doesn't do the best job with plosive rejection. So for best results, just invest in one of these. These are like 10 or 15 bucks on Amazon. So overall, I would recommend this microphone to musicians, especially those of you who are in a band and need to record, multiple audio sources. This will pretty much handle anything. I would also recommend this to content creators, podcasters, and voiceover artists, especially those of you who don't want to worry too much about post-production or mixing. If you want the microphone to give some coloration to the sound, I think that this is going to be a great choice for you. Like I mentioned before, if you're still interested in buying the mic, the link is down in the description below. And if you want to compare the sound of this microphone to another mic around the same price range, make sure to click on this video.